Good afternoon, beautifuls. Welcome to day 30 of our gratitude practice. Today I am sharing with you some big gratitudes, and I have a big sort of thing to talk about at the end that may be a bit triggering for people. So I'm going to leave that to the end and share a little bit of my personal story, my vulnerability right now. All right, let's have a look to see. I have this in the room behind me when I'm doing live streams. This is my weekly reminder. These are my personal angel cards. Oh, look at this. Vulnerability and freedom. That is an amazing, amazing card today. Look at that beautiful star up there. Everything shining so brightly. Vulnerability and freedom. There is so much freedom in vulnerability. We learned that at the mediumship workshop this weekend. There is so much freedom in vulnerability. I was the most vulnerable I've ever been when it comes to like a reading or anything like that this weekend. And I really pushed through some ceilings there. And so I'm so grateful for the experience. I'm so grateful for my teacher, Crystal, from Divine Clarity. I'm so grateful for everybody who attended that class because we were all meant to be there. We spent 17 hours together over the weekend, and it was such a transformational experience. But vulnerability and freedom, number one on the list. Angels are with you now. What does it say? To boost your confidence, because they can see how harsh some of the experiences you have had have been. I felt so much unconditional love this weekend. It was phenomenal. I was able to give and participate in unconditional love and vulnerability, and there was a few times I cried. It was good. It was a beautiful release. Now, with that being said, there is our card for the day. So much to be grateful for. So much to look forward to keep doing this gratitude practice. So day 30, 365 days of gratitude. I'm going to keep going. I'm loving this. I'm feeling revived, even on the tired days. And I'm honest with you when the tired days are here. All right. Stay tuned. Okay, so here is a little bit of vulnerability and honesty today. And this may trigger some people, so I'm sorry if it does, but this is a part of my healing path. So I'm going to start out by saying I'm Char. I am an alcoholic. I have had alcoholic tendencies my whole life, since I was about 13, 12, maybe even 11 or 10. Alcoholism runs in my family, and I like to give myself strange gifts. Now, a lot of my family have been through rehab for various different things. I have not, but I have worked 12-step programs. And this is the first time that I am saying this like in such a preemptive way. But for my birthday gift this year, I have quit drinking. And it's not so much of abstaining from it, but I think I've quit drinking. Like, I really enjoy alcohol. I really enjoy the flavor of it. I enjoy the many ways that you can use it. But I was able to stop that cycle before it got to a point of feeling out of control. I know that feeling, and this is where I detach from that cycle, and I'm like, no more. And so many times in my life I've quit drinking. Many times I've had a handle on it, many times I haven't. And this is just a gift I'm giving myself for my health, for my mental well-being. And so it's just something I don't need to worry about. I've been very fortunate that there's not, like, since my birthday, there's not been any withdrawals, because I'm not at that point, but I have experienced that in the past. And I am not needing any like psychological or psychiatric help right now. I have noticed though, since the 23rd, there have been a couple of times where I would like to have that little boost in my coffee, where I'd like to sit down and have a drink. And that's where I kind of felt a little bit of struggling. And compared to what I've experienced before, that struggling has been so minute. So it's just that awareness of, okay, no, you've made this choice. We're not replacing it with anything. This is just who I am now. I also did it because of clarity. I want to be clear-headed so I can be the best medium that I can be. And this, oh, it made my heart warm. This decision is for the ultimate long run. So I may change my mind down the road, but as it stands right now, I was in active addiction. I'm in recovery addiction right now. So, and it flip-flops, right? So I'm going to be talking more about it on the channel. I'm going to be talking more about my personal experiences, maybe a little bit of like family experiences as well. My mom, she was 15 when she cleaned up from drugs and alcohol. So I was in Alateen, we went to AA, we did all the birthdays, went to NA, had some family counseling, you know, so that she went to a women's house for a long time. And there's a lot that's also associated with that. This is a lot to unpack. I'm really sorry. But in this moment of being authentic in my life, this is where, woo, talk about emotional roller coaster right now. This is where I feel a lot of shame, a lot of guilt and a lot of shame, mostly shame. And so by speaking it out, we get to release the emotions. There's nothing to be ashamed of, but it's one of these life experiences. So things are shifting, things are changing here, and I just want to be completely honest and authentic. And this is one of the things that, you know, like I've shared that I have this knowledge, but I'm actually going through the cleanup process right now. So there are going to be more talkings about it. You're going to see it more on TikTok. I may start off some videos with I'm Char and I'm an alcoholic. And that is something that is said as we admit our position with the addiction. All right. So grateful for so many things. So much right now to be grateful for. And I'm not going to lie. Today has been an incredibly fucking frustrating day. Incredibly frustrating. Things that should be going smoothly are not. Things that I've been able to do 100 times have been stopped by the universe because I needed to stop and just have this moment. And I know these speed bumps are just little mini challenges. And it was also brought to a point where I'm like, I'm looking forward to a drink today after work. And I'm like, no. No, this is a choice. This is a lifestyle choice. So, sometimes just saying something out loud is all that we need in order to make things better. Thank you for listening. If you've been here this long, where's the stop button?